It's going to restart. That's okay. I'll try to splice it together. If not, Marlo 1980, 20 question tag. And I don't know if I'll know how to splice it together. I had started talking and I had to look up my name meaning, which is descendant of Mary. My mom wanted to use my grandma's middle name and she didn't want to name me Vivian, so she went with Marlo because it flowed better. So, yeah, descendant of Mary. Technically, something that went with my name. It flowed well. That's how my mom is. She wanted it to flow. Number 2, where am I from? Well, I was born in Escanaba, Michigan. Grew up in Gladstone. And I'm living in Escanaba now. Which, number 3, where you're born? Escanaba. Number 4, what would my parents have named me if I would have been a boy? Caleb. That's what she really liked. I don't know if it's a C or a K. I'm assuming a C. But it would have been Caleb. Number 5, my biggest accomplishment. That's a tough one. Because a lot of people say they're children. I can't say that. I have no children. Um, Well, I always wanted to be a wrestler, pro wrestler. That was my dream in life. And I did get to train before I got sick, and I did have a couple matches. I didn't get a lot of training in before I had the matches. Put my leg over here. My first match was maybe a month into my training because the coach wanted me to get in front of a crowd and be comfortable because I was so nervous. That is a big accomplishment, I can say. I did train. I did get to try to be a pro wrestler. I did have matches. I did get to meet a lot of wrestlers that just amazing. Some I grew up watching. Some that I was still watching. Just amazing. I also have a certification in phlebotomy, which is drawing blood like at a doctor's office. And I also have my associate's degree in criminal justice. I did not want to be a cop. Nothing against cops. Nothing at all. I wanted to go into forensics, and I thought that would be a good start. I got real sick. I was kind of doing a little bit better, which is why I went to school for criminal justice. Then I got real sick. There's just no way. My body just is not going to ever let me be normal. So, and that's okay. But those are my biggest accomplishments because, hey, in my family, now I don't know about my mom's 4, but out of my dad's, or my mom's 3, I was her 4th. I believe there was trade schools with one of the brothers, maybe 2 of them. Then my dad's kids did go but didn't finish, and I'm the only one who has finished college and graduated. I would have kept going, but with the health bad, that's a lot of bills. No thank you. Number 6, eye color. Blue. Trying to get close if you can see them. Blue-eyed girl. Number 7, favorite candle scent. Well, I love a lot of different smells. And I really shouldn't use candles with my lung issue with the mass. But I always gravitated towards like vanilla or fireplacey. There was another one I always really, really liked. Pumpkin, maybe? No, it wasn't pumpkin. I know I did the vanilla, but there was always another one I really liked. I don't know. I just go by the moods. I would always go by the mood. I felt I'd smell candles at the store and get what I liked. But with my lung not so good, no candles. Number 8, can you cook? Can I? Yes. Do I? No. I'm not good at it, which I know it comes from practice. I don't like cooking. I just don't. It makes a big mess and I don't like it. I like to eat. I just don't like to cook. Mike likes to cook. I'm very blessed. If my mom, something happens to her, I probably will start cooking because I will have the time on my hands. If I don't, it'll just mean I'm crocheting and knitting more. Number 9, good. What is good about life right now? My mom's doing good. My dad is doing really good. Got my Charlie snoozing that away. Mike, his grandkids. I'm Granny Marlowe. That's wonderful. The fact that they're not finding serious things wrong with me, that's a very good thing. Very scary thing, but it's also a good thing. Because, you know, we know it's not something that serious. We just don't know what it is yet. That's kind of scary, but knowing it's not something major, that's good. But I think the best thing is my mom right now with her health is doing so good. So I love my parents. And my dad doing so good. I love both my parents. Number 10, your sign. I'm assuming zodiac, Scorpio. Yeah, that's me. 11, scares you about aging. What scares you most about aging? Nothing. It's just a number. Never had great health, so that doesn't scare me. I don't like that my parents are getting older. I hate that. And I know eventually they're not going to be here, and I really hate that. I just don't think that's fair. But at the same time, you know, with life, sometimes you get tired, and it is okay to just go home to be with the Lord. And I'm not saying for anybody to go do that. I'm saying there does come a time when it's okay to, that, you know, we all get to that age. We all get to a point where it's, we've lived our lives. And I know my mom has kind of said that. And not that she's giving up, because she's still fighting like a tiger. Holy cow, she's got fight in her. But it is okay to always have that where it's, you have to understand it. Life does get tiring after a while. I've gotten there. With being sick a lot, you do get there faster. You're like, oh, I'm done. After that test Friday, I was like, never again. And I've had that test before. I was like, I'm not doing any more tests. No more surgery. And then I, you know, after my body kind of relaxed, it was like, okay, I'm okay. Regroup. We all have our moments, but really about aging, it doesn't scare me because in the end, I believe we all go to a better place. And we'll all be together again. So it doesn't scare me. I just don't like that my parents are getting older. Number 12, favorite holiday, Halloween. I love Halloween decorations. I love costumes. I love how people can do their makeup. I love Halloween. At the same time, I really love Christmas too. Not gift giving. I like the decorations. The meaning behind it for me is Jesus, the birth of my Savior. Hopefully yours too. I do like Santa Claus and Rudolph. I have the collection of all those original movies. I love them. The Grinch. Mike. He's the Grinch. So I would say Halloween is my favorite, and then my second favorite is Christmas. Number 13, my guilty pleasure, chocolate, diet soda. Yeah, that's about it, chocolate and diet soda. Number 14, favorite show to binge watch. Well, if you've seen one of my other videos and watched this last one, number 4. I got the socks now to match the Golden Girls. Ooh, that's my favorite show. I'll sit and watch all the seasons. I will still do that with Roseanne. Not the new Connors, but the original Roseanne. Growing up, I related to the kids. I was a tomboy. I related to Darlene. I was the youngest. I related to DJ. I didn't relate to Becky in all the episodes, but there were certain ones I did. But as an adult watching it, I can relate to both Roseanne and Jackie. So, you know, it's kind of cool to watch a show as a kid and grow up and just love it. I love Who's the Boss. I found on my Roku where I can watch it. I've been watching 5 and 6 there, and I own season 1 because that's the only one they ever released. Please release the rest of Who's the Boss. I binge watched CSI, NCIS. Today I was binge watching House on TV. Well, I haven't had cable in years, so I turned it on because it was a better deal. But CSI was one I really, really loved. And ER. I don't care for Grey's Anatomy, but ER, whoo, love that one. But my favorite one would absolutely be The Golden Girls, then Roseanne. Number 15, what can't I leave home without? Charlie. And my phone. Because my phone, if doctors call or my mom or something's going on. But Charlie won't let me leave without him. He just won't. He'll run right out the door. And I live in an apartment building, and yeah, he'll run around the floor. He won't come back in. Number 16, am I a morning or night person? I am neither. I am an exhausted seagull. I try to be a morning person, and then I wind up being a night person, and then I wind up being a morning person. So it's just sleeping issues. It depends on the day. 17, favorite movie genre, or favorite genre of movies, comedies. Actually, favorite show to binge watch, go back to number 14. My favorite station to binge watch, Investigation Discovery and or Oxygen with Snapped. I love crime shows. Hence why I wanted to go into forensics. Favorite genre movie would be comedies. Number 18, last thing I bought. I'm crocheting snowmen, so I bought ice. Pipe cleaners for the candy cane. Dowel for the head. That's the last thing I bought. Before that would have been the yarn, sock yarn. That's in the podcast I'll be uploading. Number 4, I think it is. 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Number 19, introvert or extrovert? I'm both. Growing up, introvert. Wrestling time through my 20s, extrovert. Early 30s to, well, I just turned 39, so probably all the way up to about a year or two ago, introvert again. Now I'm kind of becoming an extrovert again. I don't mind talking to people. At the same time, when I'm home, leave me alone. If it's important, okay, but, you know, sometimes people come over and it's like they think you want company and you just want to chill. So I'm kind of a little bit of both still. But I have no problem talking to people. I have no problem opening up about my health issues and cracking jokes, because if I didn't laugh or joke about it, life would suck. Oh. Number 20, favorite book. I don't read. My pattern books. Actually, I can actually answer that. I like biographies. And I'm a wrestling fan. So the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, has 2 books out. Read them both. Eddie Guerrero. What? Miss him to this day. Love you, Eddie. Love his book. So a lot of the biographies, I've read some of the wrestlers' ones. Those would be the top 2. Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero. I have skimmed through, like, the Body Farm book, Death's Acre, I think it's called. I've skimmed through a lot of books like that, and I do like them, and I read them. But it's a rare, few and far between. So I'm not really a reader. I guess if I'd say the most of what I've read is biographies. So that's my 20 questions. And most everybody's done this, so if you want to do it, I tag you. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, because it's okay. I think most people have done it. I know Linda from Just a Crochet Sister tagged me, because she tagged all her followers, and I haven't watched everybody, so I might be tagged by more than one. But if you want to do it, I say do it. Tag. You're it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll get on a little bit more regular with my other videos, and maybe just some random videos like this too, because this is fun too. Hope you all have a great week, great night. Love you all. Bye.